Hello everybody, welcome to the Journey stream. Today on this fabulous Wednesday, starting just about on time. 3:30 start time for the pre-stream, where I like to just hang out, see if anybody wants to say hi and chat, eat a snack. I always like to do my, make sure I get my pre-stream self-care in that 15 minutes, eat a snack or get water, use the bathroom, whatever. It's nice to see everybody here. Hi gaming. You're playing, gaming was streaming earlier, was playing Cursed FOAD Battle. What's that gaming? Is that, I have no clue what that is. It sounds like, anything with the word battle in it automatically makes me think of Battle Royale, but yeah, I'll give you a shout out. I think I can have a Nightbot do that now. One day I'll figure it out. Commands. I guess I could just post your Twitch chat and your Twitch in the chat. Yeah, well, everybody who's here, go click on gaming. Gaming's Twitch. I would appreciate spreading the love. Gaming, you know, you're also required to go click on this link and drop a follow. Well, actually, gaming is the only one who's required, but everybody else, it's just a suggestion. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's nice to be back here, nice to be back streaming some Adam today. Last time we had a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I was really starting to get into it last stream, so much so that I really didn't want to continue my my save from off stream. I wanted to keep going with the same character because I felt like I did it more optimally on my stream character. However, we're going to run into new territory probably today, and so it's going to be going back to kind of just feeling things out, doing more routing, talking to, well, I kind of figured out the dialogue in the game, so we don't need to talk to everybody. Hey Tom, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you as always. Hey Dana. Okay, well, yeah, so I figured out the dialogue, and we don't need to really talk to everybody. Like, everybody will say something. They'll all give you rumors, but really not talking to everybody is not important. So, that's still a bit of an issue. My character, the question is, can my character heal now? Yeah, it's still a little bit of an issue. For everybody who doesn't know, last stream we rolled a new character, and, well, that character had a lot of really good things going for her. I had a minor oversight that I made her endurance too low for her to actually get any HP back when she did resting, or anything notable. Additionally, I made her survival skill too low, to whereas, yeah, I need to switch on the game. That's a good plan. That's a good point. Here we go. Game active. We're still getting used to the OBS, but well, every day I hope to improve the professionalism of the stream just a little bit. At least a little bit. Okay, yeah, hopefully we can all see the game now. Lovely. Yes, I am. I need to group them up and turn them and make them able to be switched on and off and stuff. Switching the scene. That's what I need to do. Yeah. I need to group them up in different scenes. Right now I just have them all in one scene. Guess that'll be my goal for after this stream. Though I did like the I do like having like a pre-stream like thing with my schedule on it. That feels pretty nice. So, yeah, we were talking about the endurance of my previous character, and, or the character we're going to play today. She still cannot really heal very well. So, we're going to have to bank on getting a lot of money, kind of like playing into the gaming of the game that the game wants us to do, game times 3. And hopefully from there we'll continue on and live our life fully and happily. Oh, we'll probably continue with the wrong save here. Whoops. We'll just load back into Selena. This is a new character I was making, Christina. But we want to hold back into Selena and save 5, I believe. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, I don't think anything could go wrong here. We still can't really heal ourselves. However, we got a gun. We have 2 shots in said gun, and Fidel he's great. I love having him around. He'll tank everything. He'll get the shit done that we can't do, which is pretty much everything but talk to people. It's a good thing we talk to a lot of people in this game. So let's kind of remember where we are. Currently, we are at the abandoned factory, which is the bandit base. I can't remember exactly if we were leaving or if we were entering for a reason. I think we might have come here, but I can't remember if we saved the guy back in Ochidonia yet. So let's go talk to the front guard, kind of get our bearings. Yeah, and I think they play into it a bit, Tom, because I don't know. I think they're playing into it as well. But I think it's pretty funny. Like, those characters stand out because they're like, I am, like, you know, aware of sort of like the cultural differences in like sort of this title versus Fallout. Maybe, you know, the pop culture references in Fallout I might understand a bit more. So it's very funny to see, like, it's very interesting to see, you know, like this character, who is probably a reference to something I don't really understand, but at least I can still enjoy them and laugh about their existence. It's very, when I'm playing a Fallout game, I say it's very Fallout, where it's just like over the top, this could never happen, like, you know, we just have to accept it. It's part of the universe. It's very Adam. It's like, how did he get here? Nobody knows. Okay, so I think we've talked to this guard before, yes. Which means we don't need to talk to him again. Let's see what our quests are. So we don't have the quests for the factory yet. So I think we should go in. Oh, that was not good. We don't have permission to go in there. I thought we had permission. No, we didn't do the prerequisite yet. That's an instant reload on that one. So let's go back. We're going to head back to Ochidonia then, I think is the plan here. I think we were on our way there. And on the way, we stopped here to figure out we couldn't go in. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. We would have definitely not died there and lost the ability to interact with the bandits forever. So, instant reload. Okay, so we've already been down to the crash. We went down to Krasnasnameni. We have the money from down there. So we'll go back up to Ochidonia now. Ochidonia. And finish up things we gotta finish up there. I believe we need to finish up Katya's quest. We're gonna talk to the caravanners. We're gonna need to do the fisherman, and I can't remember if we fixed the generator. Ooh, lucky for us, this man has a cow, and as we know, cows are like gold in this universe. That sweet, sweet anti-radiation milk. I have more 9mm rounds. That actually is very nice. I'm gonna reload. Oh, we've seen this guy before. Yeah, show me your sock. Moo! Yes! It's a carryover from Charlie the Moo Moo in our own universe. Yeah, the milk in this game is just about as OP as that event, as the event in Fallout that's currently going. Hello, Annie. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Well, we're just looking at to see if this trader has anything we're interested in, and see if we can sell him any of our junk. We have enough extra milk, I think. I want to keep all these toadstools because we need them for the quest, or we would sell them. Everything else looks like we want, currently at least. Oh, we could sell this Hunter's Memo. We already have read it. That's a lot of money, too. I don't see any reason not to sell that. Same with this craft recipe for metal bolts. Simply, though, this person is running out of rubles to give us. So we'll barter a bit here, as is the best way in all these post-apocalyptic Russian worlds to do business. You always want to barter for the bulk of the price of items. Rubles are good, but like, it's just tough to do everything in rubles in all these games. Intentionally, of course. So we can feel this way, like we have to choose. And here we do have to choose. So I think from him we're gonna buy probably absolutely nothing. Dude, you're carrying literal garbage around. Oh wait, we can't heal. Oh, never mind actually. You're carrying the things we literally need to live. Let's buy this canned meat. It gets rid of 600 hunger and it heals for 7 to 10 health. That just seems pretty nice to have. I assume we can combine salt with something we kill to make salted meat. Rubles! Or Republican credits. Take your pick. Would you rather be paid in rubles or Republic credits? Or maybe those new credits, those new fancy Empire credits. Increases virility. Hell yeah. I'm all about that virility. Ah, yes, chain code, please. No chain code? Well, I mean, without a chain code, you're really just not a person, right? So, sorry. This seems like a good way to scalp some money off this man and also get a few things we need. I'm tempted to buy the salt, but I know we're just going to run into it again. Okay, that carrot is so cheap. I'm going to buy it. And then rubles. So the game will let you do this. It will let you trade, even though it tells you the value, it will let you trade these items for way below their value. So you have to be careful. Always make sure you add in the rubles. And now we got the 1,000 we need to get back into Krasno's Domini, if we want to do that right away. We are, however, going to keep on pushing up to Chidonier for now. Yes, virility, I say. You know, what does chat... maybe I'm women playing, but what does virility even mean? Also, thanks everybody for being here. You're all wonderful, and it's so nice to see all of y'all in the chat hanging out. Makes me very happy. Homemade pizza. I haven't made that in forever. It sounds so good. I just ate lunch, but gosh. Homemade pizza. Let's meet this waste dweller. Ooh, he's got a Daco. Oh, let's see how hungry we are before we meet him. Yeah, no, we're okay. Let's go meet your doggo, though. Somewhat drunk bloke in a protective face mask. He's suspicious. What's your name? Okay, what's your job? A master of acupuncture. Interesting job. Where are you heading? Pt.2. That's how it is. Oh, that is the next game. This game has a sequel which is in progress. It's nearly done. I've heard only good things about it, but the next game is called Pt.2, so it'd be interesting. I don't know if we can go there or not, but this person is definitely going there. Virility. Oh, okay. Alright. Having strength, energy, and a strong sex drive. Yeah, that's what I thought it meant. A good thing I bought those beetroots. I do like virility. A terrible serial killer known as Svetten. A menace towards both women and kids. That's how it is. That's how it is indeed. I feel like a lot of the people in this universe end their sentence with "that's how it is." I'm not sure if that's like a translation thing for like something that would just be normal to say, but it doesn't feel odd. It feels like they're all kind of, well, it does. It feels like they're all kind of mind controlled. Okay, this guy does not have anything really very good. He's got a sharpening stone, which we don't have yet. I remember, though, you can just get those from the garbage, I think. We don't have one, and we do have a few extra dollars. He also sells dice. Look at that. Dice can randomly pop up here. I really don't think we need the sharpening stone, honestly. Though it would be cool. Yeah, now let's pass up on it for now. Keep on going. Oh, let's see if we can pet the dog. Hi, doggy. No, we can't. No dog pettings. We tried, though. We tried. It was a very cute puppo. Alright, keep on going north. We'll see if the people of Ultradonia are still alive and kicking, but gone for a little while. A few days. This town seems particularly helpless. And I don't really feel bad about it. Oh, okay, well now that we have Fidel, we should go in here and do things, but now we can explore the edge of the map. Fidel will help us fight all these pesky bugoos that run around in here that, you know, would be annoying for me to deal with as... Can I observe this? Oh. Would be annoying for me to deal with as by myself being a speechcraft character, and I could do it, but it would take a long time with my fists with a really low hit chance. So I figured we'd just go get this pistol and get Fidel first and just have him help us. Stick close together. Didn't I already tell you that? I probably have to re-remind him not to shoot me in the back, too. Shoot. Don't put your friends in danger, please. I'm your friends. I'm literally your only friend right now. Please don't kill me. And also attack the one I'm attacking. Oh, it's already what it's already set to, I guess. Retreat back out when near death. Healing. Heal up when wounded. I didn't give him any healing though. I probably should. He can't use meat and stuff in combat. That's unfortunate. Well, I don't have any healing for you yet, Fidel. I'm sorry. You'll have to make do with everything else. Ooh, let's kill this spider right here. Get an aim shot and too far away. Yeah, the pistol has pretty low. Oh, that was a clear miss. Let's get closer first. Come on, Fidel. I'm pretty sure I can also friendly fire him. I only need 4 AP to hit. What are my other options for reload, single shot, or aim shot? So we might as well go like here and shoot the spider. It's the first time I'm actually interacting with the guns in this game. We'll do an aim shot in the torso. Oh wow, Fidel just one-shots it. Perfect. I did. Party gains 20 XP. At least I still get some XP. Before I was just having the townsmith guards take care of these spiders and stuff for me. But I was missing out on a lot of XP doing that, so I figured getting Fidel first was the way to go. I can't skin. I don't know how to skin yet. I know I get it from the fisherman, who's right up north, the ability to skin. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, we'll re-equip our brick and go talk to the fisherman up here. Hello, fisherman. I don't remember what it is you want from us, but we might already have it. Before you stands a man that looks kind of like the guy who plays Wolverine in the recent X-Men movies. From the look of the fishing poles scattered on the shore, he was fishing before you arrived. Who are you? I don't know you. Go away. Chill out. I'm just a traveler. Right, you say that now. I've heard of such just travelers. The second you turn your back, they stab you. It's not my first day on this earth. I have no money. I have no food either. So off you go to tell tales to the simpletons in the village. Freaking tourist. Okay. Why are you trying to mess with me? I don't need no chit-chat. I am a lone wolf, surviving on my own since the damn explosion. And do you know how I managed to do that? I have a special skill set. I can tell a freak from afar. I've never met you before. You're not my mom and not my sister. If you try to rob me, I'll stab you and that'll be the end of your story. Alright. Fine, dude. I'll just stay over here, you stay over there. Let's just talk about things like normal people. Alright, sorry for the helpers. All this stress is getting to me. What do you want to know? I forget, I'm not supposed to move the mouse around everything I'm reading all the time. It's just out of habit. Sorry about that, chat. How's the fishing? Caught something recently? Somewhat. This pond is pretty small, but there's plenty of fish in here. The problem is that although dumb, even those critters learn over time. And now they aren't biting as fast as they did before. Can I fish too? You want to fish, eh? Well, maybe you can. It's just that you don't really know what the local fish like. They're real gourmets in these parts. No worms for them either. No worms for them. They like bait made from all the critters around. The giant ants, wasps, and spiders. Yep, there's many of those mutants and freaks in these parts, but how would you know which of their limbs and organs are fit to make bait? I'd wager you don't know, am I right? So here's what you're gonna do. Go to the nearest pub and get me something strong. For that, I will teach you the basics of bait harvesting. Just remember, I don't want anything they mix themselves. Normal pre-war alcohol only, and the harder the better. Well, I've got a bottle of good stuff right here. Look, I want some pre-war vodka. I don't care if it's cheap or expensive. It can be even stronger than vodka, but it's gotta be pre-war made. I can spare some brandy. Wow, such generosity. Pre-war cognac. That stuff is valuable. It'll help me keep my company, and it'll keep me company and treat my radiation sickness if I get unlucky. Alright, you've held up your end of the deal. Now it's my turn. Listen to me and pay attention. He explains about how to dissect all the animals. Hi, cutie Oisu. Nya. Cutie Nya's in the chat. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so he explains all his crappy stuff about fishing and about skinning. And he says, also, that stuff can be sold. Blah, blah, blah. The wastes are fun. You can make some money. Let's go. Wow, thanks for all the knowledge. I better go and think on what I learned here. Let's see what he has to sell us. Nothing. Luckily, we did have the pre-war alcohol on us to just do that, but we could have also just gone back to town and bought it from the shopkeeper. However, now we can skin, so we should be able to, oh, never mind, we've got a combat. It's ideal for me to switch to the pistol and to do an aim shot. If I move here and then here, 25% chance, 27% chance. Yeah, okay, 27. Let's do it. Okay, I'm in the chest. Well, you missed. Now he's a bit closer though, so shoot him twice. In the chest. Oh shit. Fix the jam. No. Switch to the brick. This is our... Oh, we don't have the brick. It was almost the brick's moment. No, it's nobody's moment. We're just gonna run away. Fidel should just murderize it. Yay! Fidel doing all the hard work is lovely. We are spinning bullets, but it's for fun, mostly. We could just make Fidel do everything. All this killing. And he's much better at it than we are, that's for sure. But we're not going to do that to him. Poor guy. So we have to go back and collect all of these toadstools. We only need 2 more because we did collect some on the way back up here from Krasnastimeni. Ooh, found another spider. Didn't see him sneak in there. We'll move 3 spaces, 4 spaces. That was a little bit too far. 3 spaces was optimal, but let's take our shot. Still haven't hit yet with the pistol, but trusty Fidel getting the job done, always. Another spider brain. We need those for another quest, which is, it's good that we're here doing this now then. I don't think there's anything along that side of the river. Here we have some lovely graves with nobody attending them, and we have this lovely shovel that we get from the inside of the town, and you can imagine why we have this shovel here and why we just got the achievement Grave Robber on the bottom right of our screen. How did I not have that achievement already? Oh, because I have to rob several graves to get that achievement. Oof. Yeesh. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep doing it. It counts the graves you dug up in other runs for your Steam achievements, so we might have dug up a few graves already. We might have even dug up a grave of the person that we did a whole story thing for, found out why they were dug there, quick saved before we dug it up, and dug her up just to see what would happen. She died pretty, like, bad too, like, I felt really bad digging that grave up, but I wanted to see what happened. Nothing happened. You literally just feel bad. IRL feels. There's some more buggos to kill over here. We should reload and get ready to miss every single shot and let Fidel kill them for us. Fidel, you're right in my firing line. Watch, I could hit him, but I can't hit the bugoo. I'm not even gonna test it. I already know the answer to that question. I don't need to test it. Alright, we'll take one 33% shot. and then we'll move away instead of taking 2 shots. That way they go more likely over to Fidel. He is tankier than I am, without a doubt. Fidel, why are you get right in my face? Oh, I went too far. Now I can't take an aim shot. Let's try a single shot then. Still, we have yet to hit anything. Oh. When did that happen? I could have sworn we took the amount of prerequisite stats to get that done. Well, I guess I was wrong. I guess we needed 45. Yikes, no wonder we're not hitting anything, chat. We didn't roll our character to use his pistol. Like we should have. It was at 11 in luck. That should have been a point in strength. I see. Well, we can definitely... this means also, chat, it means this character won't be able to use the VSS. But it could be that we're... No, it's pretty clear. Not efficiently, at least. Is this a VSS character, though? I feel like every single character I play in any game is a VSS character. That all being said, there's gotta be a way to increase your attributes somehow, even if it's really tough to do it. I assume it's in there somewhere. All I would need is 1 point in strength, and then I can recoup everything I need here easily. Our speechcraft is 75, though. I'm interested to play this character through. However, it is sad that I make that mistake, chat. No VSS in this character. I do love some VSS. Well, okay, to be fair to myself, too, I don't even know where to get the VSS yet. So this is, like, my scouting character. Like, this is my route scouter. And then once I figure out where and how I can efficiently route to get it very quickly, then I can truly make a VSS character. So I'll give myself the benefit of the doubt a little bit. Though I am not going to say that I'm not a little bit sad, chat. Did we already skin these guys? No, we did not. Look at that. Well, with that all in mind, then. He was. That's why. That's babe. That's why I think that there might be a way to. Because I couldn't tell if he was literally just talking about the fact that people dump stats in RPGs and make like certain parts of your characters completely useless, so you can be like very strong in other parts, or I think the guy also could have been talking about an in-game sort of respec maybe system, or a way to change your stats a bit. Yeah, I need to find Doc Veselov, who's dead. That might be tough. However, his research may still be in the wasteland. So, I think there could be a chance. I'm gonna stop wasting bullets, though, because there's no reason for me to use this gun if I can't hit with it. Fidel, however, I believe can use this gun perfectly fine. Do I want him to use the bullets right now? Yeah, it seems okay. We can maybe wield this rusty knife. Let's see. Yikes, we cannot wield anything, chat. We're kind of poopy here. We will not use the shovel because it'll break. Yeah, I think our fists are probably better than the rusty knife. We can get our melee weapons up pretty easily to make up for the fact that we can't wield the pistol. Makes me wonder if we can get one of those homemade pistols, maybe use one of those, the lower strength requirement. Women hands. I am women hands and women brain. I made my character wrong. Ooh. It'll be okay. Scouting run. And now we get to kick things. Like, who doesn't like kicking things? Am I right, chat? Alright. Hey, we can hit that pretty well. Oh, the kick, though. The kick is the big hit chance. Look at that. The kick is the big damage. Oh, yeah. Never even hit with the pistol. The kick is that dexterity kicking in. The kick is the dexterity kicking in. Because I have a lot of melee accuracy from my dexterity that is above average. So at least I've got that going for me. If I get melee weapons up to like 45, that could be good enough for me to not just like die, to like avoid every combat forever. At least until I can wield the gun better. A normal kick and then 2 normal kicks, sure. We'll take some damage. Oh, we didn't. We killed that all by ourselves, chat. Look at that. How many toadstools do we have? 6? We got more than enough. Let's go turn them in. We also have to go get the prepper stash. It's not actually a prepper stash, it's just like calling it a prepper stash. We gotta go get the prepper stash, and we gotta go get the, what else we gotta get here? We got the fisherman, we're doing the toadstools. That's probably it. Oh, this guy has a crush on us, by the way. Yeah. Well, we don't usually get such guests. How may I help? What can I do for you? I totally forgot I left the OST on in the background this whole time. That's the actual music that you've been hearing. It's not bad though. Just gonna keep it going. Like, the game's music is there, but it's very quiet. The actual game's music. That's really funny. Well, yeah, we'll keep that on in the background. It's pretty nice. We don't usually get such guests. How may I help? What can I do for you? The young man looks around. You're alone, huh? Wow, are you lost? Can I help? The man looks at you with longing in his eyes. A silly smile does not leave his face for a moment. Hey, Jenny. Nice to see you. So many people stopping by to say hi. We got Mommy Oisu, Daddy Jenny, we got Lemon Boy and Junie. Gosh, such a women boy. The young man looks at you with longing in his eyes. I'm not lost, I'm traveling, chatting with the populace. Do you have a free minute? He laughs and makes a weird gesture. One will make to comb his hair with the palm of his hands. It looks awkward because he has a hat on. I'll gladly speak with you, milady. What would you like to know? I'll answer as honestly as if I was being interrogated by Comrade Kovalev himself. That's the leader of this village. Well, he's obviously guarding this. I'd like to at least get his name. Young man takes off his army hat and gives you a smile. Peter is my name. What's yours? My name is... Oh, look at all these options. Who should we be today, chat? We can be, Agnes Pagoda. We can be ourselves. We can be Julia the Anti-Proletarian. We can be Boyslava Buckshot Borisova. Or you can be Karina Karate. What do y'all think, chat? Should we be, let's see if I could, Karina Karate. Yeah, I'm thinking Karina Karate. Yo, chat, if I was smarter, I would have set up a straw poll for it. But... Karina Karate. Okay, Karina Karate. That's 3 for Karina Karate. That's a lot of Karina votes. Anybody else want to voice, you know, Agnes Pagoda is feeling pretty, pretty lonely. Alright, you're right. Karina Karate. That's who we are today. Well, I'm glad we met. Very glad indeed, Karina Karate, right? This name suits you so well. Oh, yeah, it does. Thank you, chat. Today we are Karina Karate. Heard any good rumors? The man scratches the back of his head. Rumors. I just forgot all the best ones. Okay, I remembered a story some passing merchants told me. Oh, that's a lot of text. So the story is about an old woman who lived on the abandoned gas station. She was known for keeping a mutated ant as a pet. And for having a clean room for rent, if you can believe it. Many merchants stayed at her place, but recently she was found dead. Ooh. How mysterious. Somebody died in this universe? She died from hunger, all skin and bones. Oh, okay, that is kind of mysterious, I guess. Not really. Okay, she died from hunger in the apocalypse. Even though there was a huge food... Oh, okay, well, I should just let him talk. Even though there was a huge food supply in the room with her, people say that her body looked like it was worn by someone after her death. Like a damn sock puppet. Hell, that's chills me to the bone. Pretty spooky. Do you sell 9mm? Nope. Well, you're looking at me kinda weird, dude. The young man smirks and his cheeks get a rosy tint. How else should I look? I've been standing here for all my conscious life, like a dog on a chain, and then a beautiful girl like you comes over. It's just so fresh and new. My eyes rest when I look upon you, and I feel like courting, you know? I guess. I feel like making your day, making you happy, making you laugh. Like, well... The young man turns a small blush of morning glory and plucks one tiny blue flower. Ta-da! A present for milady. Oh, this poor guy. Like, never seen a girl in his life. I mean, he has, though, because his villages actually has women in it. Milady. I guess I'd take the flower. Hey, it was worth it. The flower was herbal mix. That costs like 15 rubles. The guy smiles at you, his face growing more and more flushed. Well, thank you for the 15 rubles. Can I sell it back to you? That would be so fucked up. If I sold him back his herbal mix that he gave me. Yeah. I've got some herbal mix for sale. I'll trade it for your canned meat. Oh, goodness. That would be fucked. Change the subject, and I better go. Oh, look, the trash can's reset. More herbal mix! Straight out of the garbage. Alright. I don't feel so special anymore. Don't feel so special. go in here, see if there's anything we can steal. Oh, there's tons of stuff we can steal. Take all of that. Herbal mix is still kind of dangerous for us because we have very low endurance, so we can kill ourselves with it. We don't have a high enough pre-war technology skill to get this what looks like radio working. Oh, I bet you can play cassette tapes in there. Interesting. I never even noticed that in the town before. What is our pre-war technology skill? Yay! Porky going live later. You copy paste it in your channel when you go live, Porky, in the chat. And I will also do the shout outs on the Discord channels for you. There's like very few allowed links, but 2 of them are my Twitch link and Porky's Twitch link. I hope the bot doesn't shut you down when you try to do it. However, I also kind of made it so everybody could post stuff, I think, too. I don't remember. Just don't post any DMCA-able music. That's the only rule. No. Be wise. Aww, we've got some gay stuff going on in the chat. What is cursed FOAD? Gaming wouldn't tell me. Well, maybe it's not that gaming wouldn't tell me, it's that I didn't ask. I don't think... What is cursed FOAD? Oh, I was right. Okay, it is a battle royale. Cool. Maybe gaming said that and I'm just a woman playing. We're talking to the barkeeper here to buy this flat cap that we've wanted for so long for +3 speechcraft. Look at that flat cap. It's glorious. We can sell wasp legs for it. And this, we don't know what to do with these yet, and it's probably something to do with crafting, which I'm interested in, but not that interested in at the moment while we're at the early game. This flat cap, though, that is where I'm at. +3 speechcraft. It's not. It's not. I don't think it's very good, actually. Oh, I think we'll buy this scarf and a bottle when we do end up going to, not Paragon, when we end up going to one of the bandit camps. There's a whole shit ton of gasoline there, and we can fill it up and make Molotovs. All proletariat pilled. All proletariat pilled. We'll sell our junk. We have some scarves we can sell. We'll sell waste paper and a cassette and get a few rubles out of him too. The brick. Don't need all those bricks. Seems good, and we get the flat cap out of it. So better go. That flat cap will give us the +3 speechcraft, which is just useful enough for me to want to buy it. Oh, I should also turn off the actual music here in the game, because we have the OST going in the background. I kind of like the pace the OST is going at in the background. It's pretty peaceful. Look at us in this shitty little town with all these shitty people living their shitty lives. We've got this Got this background music to remind us that things just aren't so shitty sometimes. And that because we have 1,000 rubles, we can get drunk whenever we want. Like right now. And it's gonna be great. So beautiful. So beautiful. The flat cap. I'm above all these people with my flat cap. They can't touch me. I am. Look at me. A ghillie suit and a flat cap with a backpack made out of garbage. I am the epitome of wealth. Alright, what else do we have to do in this town? We got the toadstools for her. That's right. We're gonna turn these in. Katya, who apparently everybody tries to hit on Katya. I have all of your mushrooms. Well, thanks a lot for your help. You hand her the mushrooms. She scrutinizes the fungi with a professional eye and, satisfied with the quality, smiles broadly. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use the old speechcraft on her. Get 20 rubles. Perfect. Recover from my mental and physical trauma. Drip attained. Ultra instinct drip attained. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I mean, you see her like husband over there. It's not the most best looking. +5 speechcraft from Flapcap. I do all of those things. I gotta say the whole thing. Sneaking in the bushes, I do that. Junk in the trunk, I got that. +5 speechcraft from Flatcap, I speak that. Easy. Easy win. Easiest one I've ever had. Whoa, it's locked. I just recently learned, though, I can just open locks. Wait, let me get a lockpick thing on. Let me in. Yes, it worked. And I got a bottle of water for it. Cool. Explodes. Thank you. I'm so good. My lockpicking is so good. That's why I have a native 11 modifier to it. It would be so funny though if on the last one when it opened it just game over. Be very fitting. Okay, so this guy is like pretty much delusional. He's the reason why this town has been dying, pretty much. Before you stands an old man in an old and battered jacket, but old and battered but clean jacket. He looks around 60, but hale and hearty for someone living in the wastes. It's possible his real age is closer to 70. His strict face is graced with a brush-like mustache. What do you want, young lady? I got this letter of recommendation at the tavern. I'm looking for work, you see. Interesting. Comrade Kovalev quickly scans your note. You notice that he holds it very close to his eyes. Seems like his vision isn't what it used to be. So Katya Rodchenko believes you can be trusted. Maybe so. In any case, you made an impression. That is recommendation enough for me. So you're looking for work. Ours is a poor village, but the head cracks his knuckles, then looks you over, finally coming to a conclusion. Maybe I do have a job for you after all. You probably already heard about the bandit gang that terrorizes our village. Each month they come to collect supplies from us. If we don't surrender the goods, they rob and kill our people. We tried fighting them, but to no avail. But now, looking at your honest face, I've come up with a little plan. The head lowers his gaze again. It's hard for you to read him. He's either indecisive or just searching for the right words. I'm listening. Goodbye, Porky. Have a good stream, everybody. I believe Porky is going to be streaming more Fallout New Vegas today. So if you are looking for a different vibe of post-apocalypse and also want to see a fabulous streamer who's very cute and very funny, head over and check out Porky's stream. I'm gonna be going there after my stream, and I'll post a link to her stream in the chat. That was a good shout out. Boom. I'm getting better at the shout outs. And after I'm done streaming, I'll post it in the stream promo section of my server. Back to Comrade Kovalev here. The thing is, I believe there is a snitch living in our village. A traitor. A rat. I am sure about this. Someone made a pact with the bandits and keeps them informed of everything that goes on around here. But with that said, I can't imagine who the rat actually is, and the bastard himself knows me and the other villagers too well to get caught. When we hired mercenaries to protect us, the bandits somehow knew right away, and each time we make a little money on trade, they show up for their slice. Someone is ratting us out. Reminds me of that quote from Pt.2 that I heard like so many times, Hoxton getting betrayed. Someone fucked him. Someone ratted him out. You're a new face in the region. It should be easy for you to earn the rat's trust. Bring me the identity of this traitor. That's the job. Why do you trust me with the job when I could be one of the bandits myself? The head laughs mirthlessly and appears to shrink a bit. His true age becomes more apparent. You realize he must be older than 60. I'll tell it to you straight. The village is slowly dying. The drought, the bandits, young people always leaving. A few more years and we'll be wiped off the map. The old-timers will die off and the remaining few will simply scatter. Some might even join the bandits. I don't like my options, but it's probably our only hope now. Our last chance to change things. Fix it. Not to recover what we lost, but to at least buy our settlement a little more time. If the village must die, let it die horribly on its own, leaving warm memories in the hearts of the people. What's happening now, that's not even death. It's withering. It's rot. That's not good. Sounds like you could use an investigator. Comrade Kovalov walks up to you. Do you agree or do you decline? Give it to me straight. Well, depends. What would you pay me? It's a logical question. Egotistical, but logical. I don't trust people who work for an idea anymore. As payment, we shall supply you with weapons, money, and food. If you become our agent, we will pay you handsomely. I guarantee it. I am an honest man, and I'm ready to do anything to help my village. I'll hold you to that. Fine, I agree. Where should I begin? Weapons, weapons. Give me your guns. Oh, I do love murder. We take their guns and then use them to murder them. Where do you start? Well, I'll start by telling you who I do not suspect. For one, I completely trust my fighting men, Ian and Petya, on the south and north gates respectively. They would not work for me otherwise. Trader Yashin may be a suspect. He's new in town and has a shady past, but he does so much for the village. He built a shop with his own money. He pays his taxes and he suffers from the bandits like everyone else. Dr. Mikoyan and old Simeon I trust like I would trust myself. We built this village together, you know. They are good people, time-tested and loyal. Comrade Grenkin, the village superintendent, on the other hand, is a cowardly, shifty person. But no, he is too cowardly. That's the man who asked us to fix the water the water machine, quote from last stream, the water pump, and then was like, oh, why don't you just do it for free, for the good of the community? And I was like, this ain't even my community, dog. Like, I need some rubles to buy lunch. So he did give me rubles, which was nice of him. So Comrade Grenkin, the village superintendent, on the other hand, is a cowardly, shifty person. But no, he is too cowardly. He would never work with the bandits. It's much more profitable for him to keep his post in the village. The bandits would probably shoot for laughs if he tried to talk to them. Katya and Vasyarachenko, the owners of the tavern, have no reason to be snitches. They would never do something like that. And the others, I just don't know about the rest. Maybe you could give me more clues? I suspect that the traitor is a man, and not too old. A person that travels from time to time, but is known to be lazy. The head wrinkles his nose. These criminal types, they abhor honest work. They think that only the low folk do work, while they themselves prance about like aristocrats. Yeah, well, I better start investigating then. So the thing about RPGs and investigations and stuff like that is, like, once you do it once, you know the answer. And so I know who the rat is, and it's not too hard to figure it out. Like, you would figure it out just going to talk to everybody in town. I kind of did figure it out that way. I didn't really absorb any other context clues that told me who the rat was, but I also wasn't particularly paying attention for them, beyond just talking to everybody and asking them about if they're the rat. Lucky for us, this custom revolver uses 2 strength and 30 pistols and SMG. Just looking around, we currently have 3 strength and 30 pistols and SMGs. Perfect, we could use a sawed-off shotgun. That seems like it might be a decent weapon to have, as opposed to nothing. No guns at all. We could also learn how to craft buckshot for a zip gun. Yeah, that's a good question. What ammunition does this custom sawed-off shotgun shoot? It's not very clear. Yeah, that's not very clear. Okay. Well, maybe we don't buy that, because we don't even know if we can load it. I'm just looking around. Speaking of not knowing stuff, what happens if we combine heel root and milk together? Nothing happens. What about heel root and a canteen, maybe, or an empty bottle? Oh, I used that on accident. Nothing happens. So this is a meow. Yeah, it's this type of game where it's like you can craft stuff, and if you don't know the recipe, you can just do it, kind of, because you figured it out. I have not cheated yet and looked up all the crafting recipes. I have been very tempted to, though. I couldn't get a proper meow earlier. But cutie Awisu with the cute meows in chat. Very cute. I give you the scritches. talk to the doctor. Let's see the local doctor. Call me Constantine. Dr. Mikoyan. How about a small discount? Oh, my high speechcraft lets me succeed. 5% discount. Let's buy some medicine. This is probably a crafting ingredient, toadstools. They're too popular, I see them too much for them not to be a crafting ingredient. These are the normal heals in the universe. Stimulants, aka stim packs. This is another heal. This heal is cheaper, but it reduces your strength when you use it. Which wouldn't really matter because, like, Fidel's going to be doing most of my fighting. The reason it actually would matter for my character is I think reduced strength also reduces my carry weight. And if I am trying to be near maximum carry weight while I'm out and about, which is, like, efficient, so I can come back and sell, going a -1 on strength could mean I become encumbered and have to either wait or drop stuff. So, and I've noticed this character cannot rest or pass time without getting attacked. So it's not really an option for me to go below my strength I'm currently at. Oh, goodness. Gurgle bong water beforehand. As somebody who has had bong water all up in my mouth on accident, that sounds absolutely atrociously gross. Goodness, I could not even imagine gurgling with that stuff. I've gotten it, like, down my throat. That was really bad. It was bad enough. I'll sell the toadstools for now. Like, it's hard for me to, like, think about what potentially could be a recipe. Hold on, I gave that woman 5 toadstools. Maybe if I get 5 toadstools in a bottle, I can make what that woman made. The alcohol she made before. That, like, knocked me out. Cassette tapes, we can sell those. We're gonna keep this alcohol to bribe people with and to use anti-radiation. I'm pretty sure this lantern battery is gonna be needed for a crafting recipe, but it's heavy and I don't know what the recipes are yet. And some empty bottles. We'll fill up the other end of it with rubles. Oh, hold on. We need to fill up our end of it with rubles. There we go. Now we have 2 stimulants. So we're gonna give Fidel one of the stimulants. So he can heal in combat if he gets low health. Anything to steal in here? Nothing we know we haven't already stolen. Let's go get the trash. We are big about collecting trash. And there should be some stuff on the ground. Oh, we already got it last time we were here. Okay then, let's go out and keep exploring this side of the map now. We have a knife in our hands that we can't actually use very well. Switch back to the kick. No, the kick. I like the kick. That's the one. Oh, this is the wrong side. We're gonna go out the other side of the camp, do some more exploring. There's of course more stuff to get here, and also, as we can see, the preacher lady was preaching religious. What was it? Religious anarchist. I can't remember what it was. Basically, just like a cult leader shouting nonsense. She made her way here, so let's talk to her too. Pt.2 is telling the assembled disciples about the harm of cleanliness. From time to time, the woman casts a quick glance in the direction of Ochadonye and frowns. Seeing you nearby, she opens her arms and pastes a big smile on her face. Yes, yes, come to Varna Banana, Pt.2, ye ill and lame of all places. She will not disdain you, nor will she turn her full moon face away. Ah, I remember you. Never mind. In my universal wisdom, I will accept your company too, wondering child, even though you are a greedy creature. Uh-oh, a greedy creature. We're greedy creatures now. By your wish to drink from my wisdom a second time, you earn the right of the first sip from the recent converts of Otradonye. Oh. Wow, whom I can't see yet, and whose... Oh gosh. Whose hypocritical authorities refuse my request to give a lecture on the harm of hygiene. I may not fit through their needle-narrow gates, but many did hear my words, and cast aside their brooms and aprons, in the name of uncleanliness. Okay. I'm just gonna sneeze loudly. You sneeze loudly in the general direction of Varna Banana, and the woman jumps away from you with a squeal, hastily covering her nose and mouth with one wide sleeve. Ah, oh, uncleanliness, huh? What is this? That's the second time now. That's the second time they tried to give me an infection. Sneeze at your own home, deal? Public places are meant for healthy and fit citizens. God forbid this hobo has the flu or something even worse. Come on now, let's get out of here. Varna Banana signals for the attention of her grim followers. There's nothing left to do in this sinkhole, guys. Let's go to the Moonshiners and preach about the harm of vodka. Anywhere is better than here. The grim cult followers are readying themselves to leave Otradonye. Bye-bye! I don't know how to do the laugh that the character was trying to do with the text, but yeah, she's a character. She is a character in a video game. I can confirm that. She's interesting. We definitely don't have the strength to remove this rock. We're not going to use our shovel to move the rock because it'll break our shovel. I'm almost guaranteed positive of that. I can't move the rock unless I get help. Oh, I had help as in my team. Woo, we got stuff. A valuable antique shield. And Boris Sveklov's journal. This is new stuff. Last will and confession of the so-called museum creator Boris Sveklov, written with utter self-hatred by his own hand. Okay, let's see. Let's skim this. He had one job to protect a priceless relic. He failed at his job. When the bombs fell, he ran from his hometown. He used to be in Krasnoznameni. He took a whole bunch of historical objects from the local museum. Lost all the objects to poverty and to a drinking habit. He held on to bits of the shield because it was a symbol of his hometown. Back when it was called Igrograd, before it was called Krasnoznameni. He pawned a quarter of the shield to a man tending a moonshiner's den called the Drunken Lair. Another quarter, oh, I need to write this down. Okay. I know some of these places are world map locations. Moonshiner's Den called Drunken Lair. I know where that is, I'm pretty sure. Not sure for sure, though. Another quarter I gave to my friend Borya, who will bury me when my time will come. He will keep it as a reminder of his foolish friend in our hideout in a mysterious cave. Borya in the cave. The third quarter I used in exchange for our life, when a bunch of bandits from the eastern camp assaulted us on the road. Eastern camp bandits. In the last quarter, I kept to one day be buried with me. That way, at least it will survive the tides of time. And that's the one we just found. Dear reader, whether an archaeologist from some distant future or a mere grave robber, please do not let my legacy die completely. Keep this shield fragment. Find its brethren. Make it whole again. This is my final wish. Boris Speklov. Alright, Boris. Sure. Thanks for the shield. I guess. I could sell it for some rubles too. Here is the hidden cache I was talking about earlier. Got some stuff in here. That's locked, but we can lockpick it. Ooh, slug ammo for a zip gun. And some bottled waters. Oh, I mean, it'll teach us how to make slug ammo for a zip gun, which should be useful. Maybe, if we choose to craft those kind of things. We'll hand over to Fidel now to hold on to. Hit this button, beep, and then move the bed, and then you go underneath the bed, and there's a secret area! And I did find this area by myself. But all the stuff so far, I've not looked up a thing. The only thing I've looked up about this game online is what the strength requirement for the VSS is. Was very important for me. And I still managed to roll a character that didn't have a strength requirement for the VSS, of course, somehow. This is a fake wooden assault rifle labeled with the first 3 letters Ghillie. It belongs to Grishka, and we're gonna meet Grishka soon. We are going to meet Grishka here in a minute. Oh, we're encumbered. Of course we are. Take this brick. Take the wooden assault rifle and the shield piece. All those. Oh, it's a coded lock. Shit. Does that mean I can't, you can't open the lock? Okay. Yikes. So I'm actually gonna need a code for that one. Hey, the woodcracker. Where's your sword, woodcracker? Nutcracker? Back up to the surface. We're unable to get into that lock. I think we'll probably be able to get into it after we deal with Grishka. We could plant some seeds here to make some corn. No seeds right now though, they're pretty expensive. Some rats here to kill. Kill these with Fidel. Get some more XP. Guess I'll go for a stab. Oh! I'm not going for a stab. I'm gonna misclick in a turn-based game. I hate when I do those things. We'll go for normal kicks. Oh, no action points left. And a stab. Wow, this rat is agile. Get him, Fidel. Nice. Now run away. Let Fidel take all the aggro. And that is how you deal with rats. Except normally you don't take damage when you do it. Yeah, we're just gonna keep clearing out the map. It's pretty relaxed. His guy is our first gambling target. We don't nearly have the gambling to start rolling that yet. But he is here to exploit later on. Hello. I had to fight my way through here. Yeah, you managed to live out here somehow. If you have canned food or tea, graciously invited to cook it here. Use my pot, if you will, or just sit down and get yourself warm. If you by chance have a pair of dice, we might sit down and play for a while. I seem to have lost my own pair some time ago. I'm not much of a gambling man, but I think it's a fun way to spend time. Yeah, so we could play here. Gambling. Of course, our gambling is only 20 currently, which is very low. Too low to start rolling. We will get it up over time, though. Once our speechcraft is like 80, I'll probably feel comfortable starting to put into gambling. It's not a science by any means, but it's more of just how I feel. And then we'll come get rich off all of these people and steal all their money. Because we cheat when we gamble. We don't fuck around with any of that fair gambling stuff. Heal up some health and also get rid of some hunger. Should be full health now. Yeah, we are. Keep going. We got some more minerals to put out of their misery. Fidel got into a fight. I see. He's ordered to stay near me, so he's gonna run to me before re-engaging. Okay. They're gonna get some swings on Fidel, but that's better than them swinging on me, really, honestly. Oh! No contest. Fidel just brutalized them. Okay, nice, more meat. And you leveled up. Good job, Fidel. True MVP. So I have no clue how I'm gonna build this character. Fidel has a pretty high technology rating, surprisingly. But he still couldn't... I couldn't use him to interact with that radio. Got above average strength and endurance. He's a pretty interesting character. You could really take him anywhere. Except for speechcraft, barter, gambling, tinkering, and pickpocketing. I think we're gonna make this... He's gonna be our main combat guy. He's got the strength. He can use a VSS. It would be a whole level worth of dumping into automatic weapons, though, to get even near what's going on already. Look it. He's got more than enough other stats to use the melee weapons. I want him to be able to use the VSS the moment he gets it in his hands. I think additionally, maybe... I'm really interested in seeing what technology does, but like, it seems to be connected with tinkering. And the fact that you have tinkering without technology, I say let's do it. I think it's either connected to crafting. It probably is, but it's already probably also a way to interact with unique objects that are pre-war objects placed inside the game. I'm gonna level that up just a little bit to play around with it. I'll level it up to 40 for now, and I think the last 4 points I'll put into back into automatic weapons. Don't even own an automatic weapon yet, so we're kind of leveraging the fact that we're gonna get one eventually. More toadstools to craft with. This little bugoo shouldn't be too much of an issue. If we move here, we get to also kick. And we can aim kick at its chest. I'm gonna aim kick again. Perfect. We actually got the hits we needed. Grab the toadstool over here. Yes, he doesn't, does he? Yeah, sex appeal is a unique distinction I put on my character. It seemed very good. It gives you, well, it kind of plainly reads there, +2 personality and +15 barter when dealing with the opposite gender. Thing is that in this game there are a lot more men than women, so it's very good as a female character to run sex appeal. At least that's what I initially thought from my first experiences with the game. It seems to still be true. He's not really a ladies' man, but I am definitely a ladies' lady. So yeah, well, he'll handle whatever he handles. That's pretty much the whole edge of the map taken care of. I believe there's some garbage we can get in the middle of the map over here. More towards the middle of the map. I mean, here we go. Yeah, all this garbage in here. We're gonna have to give it to Fidel to hold because we're gonna be encumbered. Give him a rope. Give him all this meat. How did we get 14 empty bottles? Guess we've just been collecting those willy-nilly. Yeah, seriously, right? Me too. I'd love to be able to pick the sexual distinction perk for real life. Or whatever it is. Sex appeal perk. Yeah, that one. I would roll that one. I totally would roll that on my character sheet. Take that -2 personality. Oh, we got into a combat, but I was clicking on the map. I don't know where the enemy is. Oh, back there near Fidel. Fidel chose not to move. That works. Okay, I think we did all the exploring there is on this map. Pretty much. We hit the fisherman, we did the gambler, and we went to the hidden place. This is something I didn't know existed. More hidden loot. A one shot of 7.62, meaning that you can shoot that one time. Fidel can shoot the rifle one time. Good job, Fidel. We'll head back into town here. Sell a few things. Probably rest till daytime, and then get ready to go back out again. We'll sell this. We'll keep the spider brains. Sell the wasp legs. Keep electrical tape. Keep the healing, even though it's kind of poopy. We can have Fidel chug them. Sell the wires. Sell that. Sell some empty bottles. We have a lot of empty bottles. We still have so much milk, which is absolutely fantastic. With this rubles, we will buy the custom sawed-off shotgun, even though I don't know what ammo it takes. Custom sawed-off shotgun. There's no ammo. That I definitely know. Can we make ammo? Zip gun round. Well, it's kind of shitty you sell these guns, but you don't sell the ammo for it. Poopy. No reason to have that thing equipped then. For now. Let's go see. We're not injured. Nope. So we don't need to go to the doctor. I think we already got our reward from here. From this guy. Alright, so this is the rat. Before you stands a stocky, powerful man aged around 30. He has a plump face, an upturned nose, and an impudent look in his eye. He is wearing workman slacks and a tight t-shirt with the word rowing printed on the front in faded sunburnt letters. So now that I have dice, I could well, he had dice, but he won't play in this town. I'd like to get your opinion on the local bandits. Do they have a representative in the village? Remember, I'm supposed to be investigating for Comrade Kovalev about who the rat is. We know this is him. The man's face stays the same. He doesn't expose any emotions your words should have brought out. His manner stays the same, and his gaze is still pretty saucy. Thieves are thieves. What's there to say? They survive. That's it. Sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff, sniff. We got a sniffing Pianoisu in the chat. Somebody's got to clean that up on aisle 5. On aisle cutie. Oh, I've got it. Hold on, chat. There we go. Now we're all clean again. Do they suspect someone inside the village? Is there a spy around? And why are you interested anyway, Miss Investigator? Well, your head gave me a mission to find the local snitch. Oh, really? What happens if you find the snitch? What then? You gonna rat him? Kill him? Or would you try to discuss things with him? Maybe try to make a deal for your mutual benefit? I'm all for making agreements, especially if they're beneficial. Yeah, look. What if the one who's working for the bandits just left the village quietly, making no trouble for you or anyone else? Out of sight, out of mind, as they say. And when you decide you're done with all the bullshit, sleeping under rocks, stealing dog food, and all that stuff, there will be a position available for you in our... in their bandit camp. It's located not too far from here in the abandoned factory. Well, how do you like that kind of career opportunity? Let's make this perfectly clear. You're the village snitch, right? Whoa, 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 quiet down. His name is now Rat. Yes, that's me. I think that's actually his name, by the way. Although I resent being called a snitch, I'm more of an infiltrator, you know. Got sent here by my group. Anyway, my proposition is still open to you if you're interested. Yeah, you go, man. But try to remember our agreement. Yeah, I won't forget it. I'm a man of honor. I will always remember that you didn't rat me out. We'll talk at the abandoned factory. Fine. See ya. So this is an interesting divergent point I found in the early game. You can just completely not help him, and they'll never... I'm pretty sure they'll never let you into the abandoned factory. And that's just perfectly fine. Or you can help them and enter the abandoned factory and do quests for Dan, who is the factory... the bandit leader, and you find out a lot more about what's actually going on and how nobody is really the good guys, but the goodest guys is probably the bandits. At least that's what I've seen so far. We're gonna go try now to collect on the fact that we found the rat, but not rat the rat out. Before you stands the head of the commune, Comrade Kovalev, blah blah blah. Back already? Any news about our plight? I think I found a snitch. Yes, I'm listening. What did you find out? He managed to get away. Oh, I see. Well, I should have expected this. I'm disappointed, sure, but I doubt it's your fault. Thank you for trying, I guess. Yeah, well, good luck. We didn't get paid in weapons, but we get paid in the fact that we can go to the factory now and interact with the bandits and do quests for them, which, honestly, I prefer over helping the shitty guy with his shitty town. Like, he is pretty shitty. So, I just want to check before we head back out onto the world map if Rat went down here to hang out in the south. I saw him go down here in a previous save, but sometimes he just goes right to the bandit place. This is by the way his hideout, and he'll tell us about it later on. Apparently we didn't take this waste paper. I feel like this is that waste. I feel like I did search that. I'm gonna go back down and look again. Oh, there's a rat down here now. Interesting. Yeah, we can't get in that safe without his code, and also there's a rat, so let's go back up. Yum, 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 yum. Yes, then they eat all the beans, and then they get speepy. And that's when we, take their souls. Take all their souls. Ooh, we're coming up towards the 2-hour mark, chat. I think I'm gonna stretch my legs for a minute and use the bathroom, refill my water, before we head back out into the big bag world. So let me just throw up the BRB bathroom screen. Ooh woo, gotta empty the diaper and refill the coffee. Up. Perfect. So we got the game up and BRB bathroom, and yeah, see you guys in a minute. Definitely not gonna go and suck out some souls right now to rejuvenate my energy. Definitely don't have a thrall of lovely and giving people, demons, creatures at my every beck and call. All those things. Love y'all. Be back soon. Hello, chat. I am back from my potty break. Got some refilled water. I got some refilled juice. Oh, I didn't get refilled coffee. Okay, chat. I'm not back yet. I'm back, chat. Thanks for sticking around and everybody who's joining us. We're about that 2 hour mark into our part 2 of Adam RPG. Before we crack right back into it, just wanted to point out we got Sunday stream this weekend at 2 p.m. Doing it a little bit earlier than normal, so that's going to be now on going forward, hopefully. And if you want a different flavor of post-apocalypse, Porky is streaming some New Vegas right now. And I will just post It's her Twitch in the chat. Alright, so let's get back to our game of Adam. And perfect. So we were just finishing up some quests in Notre Dame, and we're going to... Well, now we're kind of winging it. So up until this point, I kind of have routed this a little bit. So now we're kind of just winging it from here on forth and doing things in the most optimal way we can figure out. I think the first thing to do is go to the wastes. Go to the factory and get in there and get the quest from Dan before we go any further along our path. Now remember, we also can go back to Krasnodar and we can get in with our 1,000 rubles. Maybe with our extra +3 speechcraft from our flat cap, we can talk the guy into letting us through. But I really doubt it. I think like being able to talk your way into Krasnodar feels like being able to talk your way into New Vegas. And it's like possible, but you just needed a really much higher speech level than you really should have at the time that you would be going into New Vegas most of the time. Unless you've been just simply focusing on maxing that stat. However, you know, people can play the game however they want, so there's nothing to say about you should do anything in that game. We're gonna walk past the scavengers. We want to save our money for now, and we're in a good flow. Don't want to get ambushed. Talk our way out. High speechcraft gives us that 69% chance, which we succeed. Alright. Here we are, back in the factory. This time we should be able to get in without dying. Now that Rat knows us and likes us, we should be able to enter the factory. For you, blah blah blah. Griska sent me, said you had a job. You're right. Grishka is on the run as of recently, and when he came over for a cup of chifir, he told us that it had not been for this one chick, he would have been laying in a roadside ditch with a bullet between his eyes. So you warned him. All this possible. So about the job? None of my business. Go see Dan Denisovich. He's the boss. He holds office in that little house behind my back. Tell him you came from Kosoy, and maybe he'll give you some work. Thanks. I see. Gotta go. And now we can enter the camp, because we helped Grishka. And so, this is like the alternate start, it felt like to me when I first figured this out. Like, you can interact with the shitty Ultradonian people, help them, like, Comrade Kev, whatever his name is, Comrade K is, like, really, he's not a person you like. He's not likable. There's so few people in that village who are likable. The only people I like are the bartenders. And the bartender's sister, barkeeper. And, okay, I actually remember her name. Her name's Katya. I can't remember his name. The barkeeper and Katya are my favorite characters in the village, the only ones I actually enjoy. So, it's like, this seems really nice. So you have an alternate start here, and you come in here and you're like, oh, it's the bandits, right? But you learn more about who they actually are after talking to Dan, who doesn't look like your normal bandit. Before you stands a tall man in a dusty suit, with a leather holster on his hip. He looks nothing like the rest of the men around the abandoned factory. He stands straight. His hair is combed. His eyes radiate intelligence. Seeing you, the man straightens his tie and says in a calm, measured tone, I'm listening. Dan, I presume? Exactly him. And you are? But give me your real name, not an alias. Ooh. Oh, chat. Awkward. We're kind of Karina Karate today. Leaves me in a very awkward position. Well, I guess we can't always be Kurita Karate, can we? Oh, well, I'm Selena. The boss writes your name in a small notebook, then looks up again, watching for you to continue. Well, I was sent here by Kasoi. It's about a job. I see. And why did Kasoi think you'd make a good candidate? We're looking for a very specific type of person. It's no such place for an ordinary girl. I helped Grishka out back in the village. That was you. Grishka came to see us after that rotten business in the village, asked me to send a little gift your way, and that is what I'm going to do, believe it or not. The leader takes out a crumpled bundle of bills from his bosom and hands it to you. That's 300. You don't need to count it. Grishka is a strange person, but not an ingrate. Pleasant surprise. Now can I ask you some questions? I see you're quite a jokester, or just plain stupid. I'll answer your questions after you do the deed. Okay, he doesn't trust me yet. Can we talk about the job then? Sure. Should we put you on cleaner duty? Just kidding. The boss clicks his tongue. I do have a job for you. Or, let's call it a test. I think murder is normally the answer, Aoisu. My issue with this game and murder is that I am normally the one who gets murdered when I try to murder. Yeah. It doesn't treat me so kindly. I do have a job for you, or let's call it a test. Go into the main facility, which we're using as a barracks. Look for the locked doors with 2 guards and talk to the one named Shishak. He'll give you the rest of your instructions. It will be done. I'll be back soon. Or... no, I'll just nod silently. You don't talk much, do you? That's good. Return when you're done and we'll discuss your future. Yikes, that's not, nerve-wracking at all. We got a level up, though. Look at that. Let's get away from this engine and then do the level up. This engine sound is kind of disturbing my ears. There we go. Much better. Okay, so... we don't need to raise our pistols and SMG if we're going to be using this handmade double barrel shotgun, because we made our strength a little bit too low. We could raise melee weapons a bit and try to use that a bit more efficiently, or martial arts, because we already have decent dexterity, above average dexterity. I think what we'll do is we'll take Speechcraft to 80 and then start dumping into gambling. Like, until I see the VSS, I want this character to be able to make our party rich, basically, is the goal. And more carry weight. Very important. Perfect. So we got a level up there. We'll hit a hard save at that point. This is the safety save for this session, so we'll do save 4, slot 4. Let's see if we're hungry or not. Hunger, not very hungry, we're full health. I want to see maybe if we barter with this guy, he'll sell us some ammo. Oh, we can't barter with him. What about these guys down here? Oh, this is interesting. The stocky, broad-shoulders gangster's light blue, almost shaped eyes follow you from a shade cast by the visor of his intricate metal helmet. Armed with a spike mace, he seems to be taking measure of you. Probably coming up with the best course of action in case you gave him a reason to attack you. Why? What did I do? What did I do? I'm just the new person here. What do you want? The thug speaks in a coarse, sandpapery voice. I see your friend is not really talkative. Let's not talk about that. Let's just have a conversation then. Spit it out. Who are you? The gangster drops his name dryly and quickly, as if he hitting you with it. Okay. Bator. Nice to meet you. Now tell me about what are you doing here? Having a rest, then on my way again. Dealing with those who have crossed Dan's path. And how often do you go on such business trips? The gangster leans on his scary-looking mace, and an evil grin appears in his face. Quite rarely these days. Dan has a certain plan of action. First, he offers his protection to a new village nicely. Then, if they don't comply, he sends his guys to have fun at the villagers' account. If this doesn't convince them either, the guys come again, this time with fire and pyrotechnics. And even after this, the village head perseveres, well then my partner and I leave our cozy camp. After that, you can safely cross the village out on the map and forget it ever existed. Okay, so you're the killers, basically. Weaklings probably call you a monster, but I want to call you teacher. No thank you. Interesting story. The thug sniffs merrily, apparently amused by your reaction. I see I have another question. What can you tell me about this unusual place? It's my camp. It's nice here. There's enough food and water. The guys can check your gun and fix it for you or mend your armor if need be. Or allocate a new one, if after Dan's mission the old one looks a sieve. You're lucky to have these guys. Really, you know, he says there's all these services here. I have literally not seen anybody who can check my guns and fix it for you, mend my armor, or anything. Like, in my other playthrough, I mean, like, nobody was really nice to me. You're lucky to have these guys. Now, I have another question. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can roleplay as many cursed things in Adam RPG. What's heard on the tract? No interesting rumors. Although once, lying in the bushes in an ambush, I heard a funny story about insolent farmers who refused to pay Dan. I was ready to laugh. Two old men were talking to each other. One said, "Have you heard, brother? A walking mountain is moving towards us. A giant. He has a machine gun swinging from his neck, but he's so confident of himself, he really rarely resorts to it and prefers his spiked mace. Woe betide anyone who got under its heavy blow. He'll be nothing but holes. He'll fall and lie still right where he was standing." So I listened to the end, left the ambush, and said, "Wow, so these are tales people tell about me. What is it if not fame?" Oh, how they fled. But I was quick. Whacked the storyteller on the back, hit the listener on the legs, and once I was done with them, it was hard to tell which was which. Oh, you're scary. Don't you get dizzy standing like that with your helmet on all day? I don't. I've made my own helmet for myself. It fits like a second skin. My friend and I hide our faces on purpose. He has a mask and I have a helmet. There's no choice. Job requirements. So you've made it yourself. Would you share the secret? I would, but not for free. First give me 100 rubles for this. Then I'll teach you all I know. What about 80 speechcraft? Is that enough? Come on, big guy. I know that you can do it cheaper. What do you say? Oh, hell, why not? You're a sly fox, but I like it. Thank you. Now teach me, bitch. The man nods, looks around, and beckons you to come closer. Listen, the sound enters through your body. A deaf man can hear too. He tells you what resources you will need, how to bend steel sheets, how to sew leather patches together with a makeshift bone needle, how to tie up seams, and eventually how to make it all work. This is how I've made my helmet. Thanks. Let's talk about something else then. What about your buddy? Well, you see, his tongue was cut off. It's not really very convenient to speak without your tongue. How do you get his tongue cut off? We passed a speech check there. He cut it out himself at the time when his family were hiding from raiders among ruins right after the war. He went on field trips with his father, pillaging here and there, just like everyone else then. And Mum and his little sister were waiting for them at home. One of those trips ended in some jerks encircling and shooting at them. His dad got mortally wounded, but before kicking the bucket, he made my friend promise he wouldn't tell anyone where the women were hiding. He took heed of his dad's words and cut his tongue out before surrendering, just not to let something slip. Did it occur to him raiders could have made him write the location of his family down? I don't think I should say that. I think that means they will kill me. With a spiked baseball bat and an AK-47. Let's continue listening in silence. Nothing good followed, of course. The raiders tortured me, beat him, burnt his heels on fire, cut him with a knife. They gave up and shot him in the forehead. But our silent slayer lived. He's a survivor, this one. As for his mom and sister, they found them anyway later. The outcome was predictable. You cast a quick glance at the mute man. He stares blankly at the fire, dancing flames reflecting his glassy eyes. I'm sorry. What does it matter now? Water under the bridge. But this made Silent Slayer a tough cookie. He doesn't care if it's a woman or a kid or an animal. He kills regardless, without thinking twice. He's dead inside, which means he's strong. Am I right, Silent Slayer? You turn to the mute man. Silent Slayer looks at you with an evil grin. Crackling fire makes his eyes look red. Okay, I should go now. Well, actually, do you have anything that could sell me? No. What about Silent Slayer? No. They're scary. I did not meet them in a previous run. These guys are scary. Actually, don't want to mess up conversation with those guys. I feel like they would just kill me. You see an energetic man. He looks around 25. He's wearing a simple jacket. He smiles at you when you move in closer. Hey, can I ask you some questions? Hello there, girlfriend. Go ahead and ask. I have nothing else to do except for yapping. Such a peaceful day today. Heard any rumors? Oh, so you're a fan of gossip. Respect. Have you heard about our roaring forests? It's a place here in the wastes. I've never been there myself, so I don't know. But people say that it looks like any new forest. A small one, nothing fancy, but there's something about it. The trees there, they start moving without wind, and the ground starts shaking under you. And hey, it's no laughing matter. I am being very serious here. I've told this one big-headed guy passing through here about it, and he also had a laugh. He was like, how come there's ground shaking here in the wasteland? It's only possible near the junction of the tectonic plates. Did you want to say the same thing? I'll tell you one thing. As a person who grew up in a house near a railroad, it doesn't take an earthquake to make the trees shiver. All it takes is a freight train passing nearby. It's true. Before the war, we had heavy-duty trains pass near our house. Each time that happened, the windows shook inside our flats, even the doors creaked and opened on their own sometimes. There must be an underground train system under that little grove. Trains made for the surviving members of the Politburo are something even scarier. So interesting. So some underground trains that are still possibly active. Oh, he told me more because of my personality score. Pretty good. Anything else you can tell me that's good? One more thing, but strictly in confidence because you look like an alright kind of gal. Now they call me Stan, but before when I was working with a different crew, they called me Stan the Stabber. I was a reckless bro. Do you know why that chapter of my life is over? Why I started hanging out with these guys from the factory? Once, after getting a butt cheek full of lead, I was healing up in an abandoned building while the other boys of my former gang were investigating that same grove I told you about. None came back. I waited for a week. Not a single one returned from the shaking forest. Yep. Sounds creepy. We're gonna have to go there eventually. I have never been, though. Ooh, you have anything you can sell me, Stas? Nothing of interest. Oh, actually, I can use that shiv, funnily enough. Funny. Yeah, I could actually use the shiv. Could probably make one, but well, we bought it for like 10 rubles or something. $12 gauge rounds. They're expensive, holy moly. I don't even know if my double barrel is a 12 gauge though. Like, if I just shoot junk. I don't know. Let's buy one and see if we can load it. Just for testing. Oh, we didn't buy it. Just one of them. Trade. Leave. Equip our gun here. There's no ammo. Yeah, I don't think we can load it. Alright, well, we'll keep moving on then. Give it to Fidel to hold for now. Guess we don't need it equipped either. Keep on going. Some nails. General garbage. We do love going through the general garbage all the time. Let's go inside and interact with this prisoner and stuff they were talking about. Before you stands a broad-shouldered man with cold, cruel eyes. He's quietly discussing something with his comrade, but as you approach, he looks at you from under dark brows. There's an unpleasant smile pasted on his face, as if he's planning something against you. Hi, Dan sent me. Are you by any chance Shishak? Maybe yes, maybe no. What did Dan say to you? Dan just told me to speak with Shishak. The man spits and fixes you with a cold stare. At last he takes out a bunch of keys and begins to reluctantly sort through them. Well, here I am, little piggy. Shishak himself. Don't pass out from excitement. Yeah, right. Can you sort those keys a bit quicker? Shishak gives you a wicked smile. He plainly takes some twisted pleasure in wasting your time like this. Hold your horses, little piggy. Can't you see how many keys there are? A whole bunch. I know, right? Little piggy. I'm the little piggy. What am I supposed to do? I don't have 10 arms. You just command your little piggy to do it. I mean, that's the obvious answer. Alright, I understand. I'll just shake my shoulders. Wow, he takes long enough for time to pass. Okay. Time passes, or at least you assume it does. It seems as though Shishak's forgotten about the right key, about you, and about everything else in this weary world. He slowly and deliberately runs his fingers around the key ring, stretches, and only occasionally raises his eyes to you with a slight grin. Finally, he snaps his fingers and removes an unremarkable brass key from the ring. Oh, here it is. Well, you see how fast I am. No need for nagging, girl. Jesus. If you didn't call me little piggy, I'd kill you. Before you... What? No. Look in here, little piggy. We keep our guest in this room. He squats in front of the prisoner, who instinctively recoils and shrinks down on himself even further. Shishak then starts clapping his hands to the man's head in a constant rhythm. The prisoner winces with every clap. He was a little tense. His silence made no sense. I saw a little piece of crap and put him in a body bag. Wait, is that supposed to be a rhyme? He was a little tense. His silence made no sense. I saw a little piece of crap and put him in a body bag. That's close enough. Why are you so antsy? Stop shivering and look me in the eyes, you stupid fuck. Blinking uncontrollably, the prisoner raises his watery eyes to Shishak. The bandit clicks his tongue and clenches his large fist in the prisoner's face. The man flinches back, but Shishak only grins and dusts off his pants. He's looking at you and spreads his hands. He's a nervous fellow and a quiet type. Maybe because of the gag. Funny. What do I need to do? Your job is easy peasy. Look here. Shishak reaches into his jacket, pulls out a polished TT gun, and hands it to you. Grip first. This is a gun with one bullet, and here's this mutton head. The rest is up to you. You got carte blanche. Kill him right away, or extract a little payment first. I don't really care since he only plays one sad tune. I don't have any money. I'm not a millionaire. Only the grave will fix what's wrong with him. That or some vigorous abuse of vital organs. The bound prisoner begins to shudder and mumbles something into his gag. He looks up at you with a mixture of hope and fear, but leaning more towards fear. Shishak takes a couple of steps back and watches with interest. The second thug joins him. Oh shit. Aim at the prisoner. You aim the gun at the prisoner. The bound man begins to quietly whimper and slowly crawls away from you. His gaze, as full of terror as a wounded deer, is fixed on the muzzle of the gun. Murder! Mommy says murder! You know, I could murder. I have wondered, because last time I did this encounter, I did not murder. But if I murder, do I get to keep the TT pistol? Wouldn't that be nice? The one that I can't even shoot. Oh, we're not gonna murder. We are gonna beat the living shit out of him, though. I can aim at Shishak. Oh, quick save? Oh, it's too late for that. The gun's probably not even loaded. The gun is probably not even loaded. For this exact reason. It's a test. It's a test. Pistol whip the prisoner. You wind up and strike the bound prisoner with the pistol grip. The man instinctively pulls his head as far as he can into his shoulders. Shishak grins and winks at his companion. Look at this gal. That's a woman who enjoys what she's doing. Hit the prisoner again. You hit the prisoner and he tosses his head from side to side, as if to demonstrate that he's hurt in some naive attempt to make you stop. In the far corner of the room, Shishak coughs loudly and yawns into his fists. Aim at the prisoner. Lower the gun. Hit him again. You swing and hit the prisoner again. He takes the blow silently, but in the next second begins to crawl from your reach, weeping. Obviously, he was beaten before, and his nerves are about to crack. Shishak takes the TT from your hands with a frown and bows over the hysterical man. Stop screaming, monkey mouth. Pah on you. Okay, chill, little piggy. This lucky bastard can still come in handy. I feel that he didn't tell us everything, but you also demonstrated yourself from an interesting angle. Kicked his sorry ass like there's no tomorrow. It's things I can't say. Oh, wait, I should have left that up. Chat, you probably could see what that meant. Awisu probably could have, but it's too late. Oh, I can actually see a review. Seems like German. But what do I know? I'm just a women brain. The man gestures his friend over and whispers something in his ear, then slaps him on the back. Schneer runs out of the room. Oh, Schneer is the other bandit? Now let's go see what Dan has to say about all this. Interesting what passes for a test around here. See ya. A slang way of saying come to me. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go, see if we can steal some shit. Steal some ammo. Steal some meds. Steal a grenade. Nice. These people are sleeping. That's Stas. We already met him. Let's go talk to these guys. Oh, hold on. Oh, somebody's looking at me. I can't steal. You chose to come in right now? Who are you? Oh, you're the drug seller. His body is covered with different intricate tattoos, probably of prison origin. Hey, can I ask you something? Instead of a reply, the man first loudly sniffs and spits to the side. He nods only after that. What are you busy with? The man touches his face. Seems like he forgot his body shape since he looks surprised afterwards. Hey, come on. What do you think, I'm some kind of junkie? I just haven't slept very well, that's all. I am here, all guarding and stuff, walking around doing something. What am I doing, by the way? Oh, guarding here. Can't you see? Oh, can I ask a question? A different one? Do you know any rumors? The man livens up slightly and gives you a semblance of a smile. You notice his teeth are rotten. Most are blackened. Some are gone completely. You heard about the Hypnotoad? I have. I've seen the TV shows that those ass clowns from Krasnaz Manyonoye. So he just combined the Ocherdonye and Krasnaz Namenyi into like a dual location. Are running to brainwash local simpletons. You wouldn't believe that nonsense. Propaganda workers. What was that saying? Life is for the thieves. Knife is for the pigs. And, forgot. Okay, that's a stream title right there. Life is for the thieves. Knife is for the pigs. Life is for the thieves. Knife is for the pigs. Boom. Noob stream title. Perfect. I get your point. What do you have to sell? You sell anti-radiation, you sell heals, and you sell antidote. I can afford to buy your heals now. Here, I'll take all of them. In return, I will trade you... I can't barter with him because he has no rubles. This stuff, this random junk, for your actually useful medications. Seems like a good trade. Let's head out. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Before you stands an old man with a scruffy beard. He's gazing unhappily down at the wounded man lying in bed. Greetings, sir. I can't help but notice you are in an awful mood. The man turns his sorrowful eyes in your directions. You're not disturbing, don't worry. It's all good. These jackals put a hole in my old friend Leonka. Assholes. I am now looking after him. The fever is gone. He isn't aggressive anymore. So we can talk now. You want to ask something? Or did you just come by? Somebody knife your pal? Yep, freaks is all they were. Sickos wandering the countryside, fighting us at every turn. One good thing is we killed them all in that last fight. But not before they cut up my buddy here. You seem like a straightforward kind of girl. You can ask him for the details yourself if you wanna. I see. Bye. A man shivers slightly on a dirty bed. He looks up at the ceiling with unblinking eyes, breathing heavily. His broad chest has been sloppily bandaged with yellowing rags. Quit your staring, girl. I have plenty of holes in me already without your eyes drilling more. I just want to talk to you. The wounded bandit lifts himself up on one elbow, barely, and looks you over. Well, what do you want to talk about? What's wrong with you? The bandit laughs out loud. What are you, blind? I got knifed. Knifed by a fucking kid. About a month ago, we heard some rumors about a gang of crazies heading for Otradonye. These guys were scavengers, animals. People like them burn villages on a whim. We didn't want that fate for Otradonye. So this is kind of when you start to see what the bandits are in this game, right? Everybody's a bad guy in this universe. But the bandits, they extort Otradonye, and that's all Otradonye sees. But, like, the way that they make it seem like it's morally okay for them to do that is because they protect Otradonye from threats that they never see. Like, for example, these crazy people that were going to come to Otradonye supposedly to burn it. So basically they're classic gangster and mob like ring, but also there actually are real threats to protect people from, instead of it just being like a fake protection racket. And it's also a fake protection racket. We survive by taking protection money from that village, so we fight for them when they're threatened. We decided to ambush those fucks in the road, hid ourselves in the woods, and waited for them to pass. It worked. Right away, we put down half of them in a storm of bullets. The other half, though, god damn, they really were crazy. None of them panicked. Nobody ran. Instead, they literally ran towards our guns, wielding knives and clubs. A couple had nothing better than pointed sticks. We got them all in the end, but not before one stuck a shiv into my stomach. Took me by surprise. The dirty fuck. I was reloading when he came at me. A crazed kid, nothing else. I messed him up real good, not gonna lie. I hit him so hard his skull shattered. But, like I said, he managed to stick me like a pig first, and now I'm half dead. Anyways, you can see the guys didn't leave me there to die. They washed the wound and bandaged me as best they could. But that's not enough, you know? Unless a real doctor, a proper pre-war doctor, does something about this wound, I'm already dead. Like that one in the village not far from here, Mikoyan, I think his name was. But what are the odds of him coming all this way for a house call? And if we force him, he'll just kill me and say there was nothing he could do. He's a man of principles. He hates our kind. I can speak with Dr. Mikoyan for you. The man obviously doesn't trust you. Are you for real, woman? Because there's no reason to con a dead man. But if you are for real, I'd pay you well. All the money and ammo I've got, it will be yours. Damn it, I'll give you my last pair of pants if you pull this off. I can't promise anything, but at least I'll try. The wounded man lifts himself up with much effort. You'd saved my life, and I would owe you for the rest of my days. I'll go find the doctor. He doesn't seem that bad. I'll see if we can lockpick this door. Help him out, help out the bandits, and then, you know, take some pay by stealing from them. Failed open, failed open, failed open. Oh, that guy probably won't like me trying to lockpick this. Wait for him to go past. Easy. Easy life. Oh, easy life. Open sesame is what I say. steal all this stuff from the bandits, because they need better lock protection. And just head right on out the door. Wow, that lockpick set was a great purchase. So we got some quests from Dan. We got some quests from the sick person. I think let's just go around and talk to some of the guards now before we head out. A bold, bearded man wearing a pre-war tracksuit is standing in front of you. He's staring intently at the ground, as though his shaven head is troubled by some heavy thoughts. However, as he feels you approaching him, he flinches and speaks to you first. His voice sounds almost timid. Hi there, what's up? What are you beefing about, big guy? The man looks around him nervously and turns back to you. A fake smile appears on his face. Yeah, it's nothing. Do I look sad? Why would you even think that? Speechcraft time. Come on, you can tell me. I can keep a secret. Whoa, I failed. Even wearing my flat cap. Ooh la la. This man is a connoisseur of culture. Okay, well, what if I just use the strength check on him? Oh, I totally fail that. I'm like a wet noodle. Alright, speechcraft. Strength. Alright, looks like I can come back and do this check later on. Alright, let's change the subject then. Perhaps I could ask you a few questions? The man sighs and nods reluctantly. It's evident that your natural charm has worked on him. Tell me a bit about yourself. There's nothing much to tell. Before I joined the factory, I'd been surviving on my own, with just a knife for a weapon and nothing but stale bread to eat. Once I came across a dead body, it looked like the man was mauled, but he still had a weapon, ammunition, food, and water on him. The food had gone off, of course, but the water bottle was intact, sealed. At first I was surprised. He had a weapon and bullets, so how come he couldn't defend himself? I disassembled the rifle and saw that a bullet got stuck when exiting the magazine case. I got it out, cleaned the weapon, reassembled it, and saw that it worked. Now that I had an assault rifle, I sure felt more cheerful. Believe it or not, but on my way here, I only used 3 bullets. One time, a wolf thought I was easy prey, but it was badly mistaken. I killed it with a single shot. Right? That's 1 bullet. What'd you do with the other 2? One was for the wolf who wanted to make a dinner out of me, and the other 2 were to some gangers. They wanted to take my clothes, my weapons, and my bicycle. Well, strictly speaking, it wasn't mine. I found it by some abandoned house. A bike was a faster way to travel. So I spent those 2 bullets on them. Their corpses are probably still lying there, as I didn't even get off my bike to collect the trophies. Now I regret not collecting them, but there you go. Looks like you're not a bad shot. You got any advice for me? Show me your rifle shooting position. I showcase my skills. Right, that's better. So, was my expertise helpful to you? I gained automatic firearms 5 points. Lovely! Yep, thank you. It really came in handy. One's experience should serve other people, and not just oneself. Aww. Well put. Can I ask you something else? What can you tell me about this factory? As I understand, it used to be a brick factory. It doesn't really have any machinery here, but that makes sense. People have looted it already, and what they couldn't take became our headquarters. Now it's like a real castle here. So it is. Can I ask you something else? What are you doing here? Same as everyone else, I guard the perimeter and patrol the area. Although we've got a rather civil area here by today's standards, it doesn't make it less dangerous. On the contrary, really, where there's civilization, there's money. Where there's money, there are criminals. So there. Tell me some rumors. There's a rumor about you warning our guy in Notre Dame about a lynch mob coming his way. That's a good thing you did for him. Those damn mud farmers don't know what's good for them. They think we're the worst thing in the wastes. Grishka owes me big time. The man licks his chapped lips and sighs, as if he's finally made a decision that has taken him a lot of effort to take, and calls you. Wait. Look, I have a question. Then you look like a person I can trust, so... So I've got this question to ask you. Yes, as I told you already. In brief, it's sort of a delicate matter. Sensitive even. I'm counting on some tactfulness. Yeah, it's very complicated. Let me see how to approach it. How can I present this issue in the most appropriate manner? To avoid any misunderstanding, but at the same time to do it with taste and decency. Because stunning someone like that is also wrong. I say it's criminal even. Just a moment. Look, I just need to verbalize my idea to make it concise and precise. In fact, it's an important skill to keep the thought precise, to not let it wander, to finish what you started. Yeah, expressing your thoughts can be very useful in life. Actually, the ability... He's just gonna keep going. Actually, the ability to speak eloquently is a real talent. A talent that not everyone is naturally blessed with. Take me, for example. I'm not skilled at talking, let alone talking eloquently. Yeah, so, for what is going on? Yes. So for where it's going. Yes, where is it going? Well, to make a long story short, have you ever thought of hitting on another girl? To make a long story short, have you ever thought of hitting on another girl? Like, in that sense, for amorous affairs. Ooh, gotta get some love in there. A little bit of love. As soon as the man fires out the words, he blushes violently. What? I don't have an answer that's like, hell yeah, that's my life. What do you want to know about it? Well, it happened to me. I won't deny it. Darn. I mean, don't get me wrong, you see. I, on the contrary, have never noticed these tendencies in myself before. It's just that that's how it is. The bearded guy looks around and bends closer to you. Have you seen the lad at the other gate to the camp? The man casts a quick look to the side and switches to whisper. I'm not talking about Kasoi. We've got Sasha by the second gates, and there's this little lad who's running around him all the time. He's wearing a mask and a hat. Damn it, I just had this thought that, well, darn. I think he does have the big gay chat. Oh yes, what is this attraction to women you talk about? Well, darn, I mean, in short, I just had this thought about this lad, if you know what I mean, and now it bugs me. So you wanted to, be getting the lad's pants. Do you fancy the lad? What's so bad about it? These things happen. Well, I'm glad you're so open-minded about it, but I'm afraid the rest of the gang don't share your liberal views. The bearded man motions in a wide gesture to the factory yard, where scary-looking men with sullen faces are hanging out. I'm not even sure how I feel. No kidding, it's the first time something like this has happened to me. I mean, I don't even know what to do in a situation like this. Oh, this is tough. Should we support him, chat? Or should we tell him to be careful? This is a pretty fucked up world. I feel like if the rest of the factory found out that he was gay, they would probably not treat him very good. However, I want him to, you know, be with his love. Oh, I don't know what to do, chat. Is it worth it? Despite the danger to his life, maybe? I have to say it's worth it. Talk to this lad. Test the waters. Oh, don't rub it in. I won't be doing all that. If he spills the beans, one word will lead to another, and eventually I'll be beaten by everyone at the factory. I can guarantee that. Look around once more. No, I better figure out something out myself. Suit yourself, it's your business. So now I've got this awkward load on my chest. I know it says off my chest, but, you know, so that's funny. So, yeah, because he wants the load on him. He wants that dude's load all over him. You know, that's why it's funny. Maybe there was something else you wanted to discuss. No, I think that's it. You have anything I can buy off you? Ooh, you sell stimulants. And a condom. I mean, sure. It's probably good to have in the wasteland. And more healing meds. Sell him waste paper. Sell him. Guess I'll sell the toadstools. Okay, that works. Alright, well, let's go talk to that guard he's talking about. It's not Kasoi, so it's over here. These guards. So they're wearing a mask and a hat. So this must be Sasha. And this must be the guard he's talking about. You see a skinny lad with huge blue eyes who watches you closely from under a red scarf that covers his face. His eyes are inexplicably sad. Hey, can I ask you some questions? Hello, what do you want? The boy's voice is high, but he does his best to make it sound deeper, which only results in it sounding more funny. Ah, that's funny. It's funny because it's the opposite of what I do. Or what I try to do. Who are you? You don't look like local folk. Are you a bit too young to associate with gangsters? Aoisu, don't tell them. The chat doesn't know that yet. Aren't you a bit too young or associate with gangsters? Yes, you figured it out, Aoisu. Too smart for this game. Let's see. Aren't you a bit too young to be a Jedi or whatever? I mean, poopy pee-pee, haha, lemon Dwayne. You're too smart, Aoisu, you're too smart. I also see Caleb, you also, up arrowed that. Yep, you both figured it out. She says, or he says, he can blow our brains out anytime. The boy's eyes dart around. His voice cracks. Wait a second. You're hiding something. Tell me what's wrong. The boy shoots a quick look at the mustache guard at his side. He shakes his head, but to no avail. The boy pants, then suddenly lowers his head and briskly tears off his scarf. And now, it's a young woman who stands next to you. Okay, now you can stop being women, Blaine. The game has revealed the truth. Surprise? My name's Avadocia, or Dunya if you prefer. I'm sick and tired of hiding. It's so hard to pass yourself off as a man. People side-eye me and steer clear of me already, as if afraid they'll catch something bad from me. That was only to be expected. The mustache guard shakes his head and readjusts his assault rifle so that it's more comfortable to grasp. Then he starts paying closer attention to your conversation. The girl looks at him affectionately and turns to you. Oh, it looks like he's in on it. I fell in love. It was love at first sight, just like fairy tales. I ran away from home with him. Oh, chat. She's not a lesbian, chat. That's a big rip. She points at the mustache card, and he gives you a barely perceptible nod. It wasn't until I saw the place that I realized what I had got into. But it was too late to change anything. We decided that I would dress as a man to be at his side. He's with the gangsters, but he's a nice guy. He's no gangster himself, really. They simply were the first people we bumped into when we had no food or weapon. So he stayed with them. How did you meet? The girl sighs and lowers her eyes. It's hard to tell if she's happy or sad. I lived with my father then. He would repair cars and agricultural equipment, did his best to fix what was broken, and I looked after the house and the garden. The mustache guard comes to you and holds the girl by the shoulders. She grabs onto his hand and looks back at you. Once our village had guests. These were Sasha and his guys. They had heard through the grapevine that Denisovich, Dan, was hiring, so they decided to join his gang. They set up camp near the village and brought their car to have it fixed, and asked the chief for directions, of course. The mustache guard winks and says, "I am Sasha. Nice to meet you." You nod in response. Meanwhile, the girl goes on with her story. As my dad worked in the village car repair shop, they turned to him for help. While he was crouching under the bonnet, Sasha and I chatted a bit. I liked him straight away, and so did he. So to make a long story short, you decided to run away with him? The girl shoots a quick look. Not gay. Sad face. The girl shoots a quick look at mustache Sasha, turns back to you and nods. Yes, but, he told me stories of the wasteland and big cities and different villages and forests and mountains and people. People! He opened a whole new world for me. The world I hadn't known even existed. The girl sighs again and squeezes Sasha's hand tighter. But father would never have allowed me to set out on a journey, and I decided I would run away. It was a spontaneous decision. I didn't think twice. So early in the morning, I got in their car and left, onward to the sunrise. It's your right to do so. Of course it is. I feel like a caged bird in that cursed village. There was absolutely nothing there for me. Next to it, even Otradonye looks like a world capital. But I haven't seen Dad for so long. He doesn't know I'm alive, that I'm safe. I did a bad thing. I've left him alone and have no idea how he's getting on. Tears swell in her eyes. Should I be honest? I'm gonna be honest. Chances are he's dead already. You know how cruel the wasteland can be. No, I don't believe it. He's alive and well. I feel it. Do you understand? I can feel it in my heart. The girl covers her face with her hands and sobs quietly. Okay, if I come across your father, I'll tell him you're sending greetings. Now I have some other questions. What do you do here? I help Sasha to guard the perimeter. I do some household chores. I do lots of stuff. Look how huge the factory is. Plenty of people means plenty of work. Okay, another question. Any idea what they're up to? They want to secure support of the local residents and start restoring peace in these lands. A great plan, if you ask me, but the methods they use, well, it's not for me to decide anyway. It's up to Denisovich, Dan. Okay then, I have another question. How are you? If it's not a secret, of course. The girl heaves a sad sigh. It's getting worse every day. I'm scared of everything and everyone. I'm afraid Sasha might not return from a raid, or that people will find out who I am and start mocking me, or worse. So I'm sort of expecting something bad to happen all the time. Well, that's shitty. Let's change the topic. I would like to have a word with you. What is it? What do you want to say? Personality. Hey, cutie, how about you drop that 0 and get with the hero win? Wink. Oh, chat, we're gonna flirt. Chat, we're gonna flirt. We're gonna flirt. We're gonna do it. We're gonna flirt. Oh no, we failed. Chat, no. I hope you're joking. I'm a married woman, and you're not, and you're making passes at me? How dare you? With Sasha standing right next to us? The mustache guard casts a look full of suspicion in your direction, and grips his assault rifle in a more comfortable way, making sure the gesture doesn't escape your notice. Chat. That's probably how it would have gone down IRL. Hello, Donya. Oh, hello. I'm a girl. Oh. Flirt attempt unsuccessful. That's understandable, but I don't mind talking to you a bit more. What is it? What do you want to say? I can try again, chat. I can try again. It failed again. Chat, we're gonna... No! Relax, it's a joke. Can I ask you a couple questions? Maybe we can come back and flirt with her later, chat. No! No, try so hard. We could get so much speechcraft and we still can't flirt with a girl. You see a tall man with a mustache, dressed in a sports jacket, an assault rifle in his hands, looks like a toy, and his wide smile invites conversation. This is Sasha, Dunya's lover. Hello, Sasha. You sell super stimulants. And an army magazine. How about I sell you this grenade in exchange for your army magazine? It's almost like that's what I'm supposed to do with that grenade. It's worth 2 less than the fucking magazine. I wouldn't be surprised. Relax! Yeah, it was just a prank. Relax. Whoa, why are you getting upset? It was just a prank. I'm not actually gay. What? No. Boobies! Hate those. My skin is like crawling when I say that sentence. I am very much gay. If that wasn't already clear, chat. Okay, they're chilling. You hear any rumors? You know, I trust you. I think I can share something with you. Look, to the north from here... You trust me! Hold on. Okay. Look to the north from here. There's an old pier. I know that there's a stash hidden there. Its owners ain't coming back. Don't ask why. It is how it is. But you can dig around in their loot. I don't have time to do it myself, but I don't want the stuff to just lie there, forgotten. He motions at you to get out the map, and then he draws a circle in the place where, according to him, the stash is. He nods with confidence and gives the map back to you. Right here. Just remember not to go there at night. They say that at night one can meet various dangerous geezers there. They can whack you. Oh, thanks. Ooh, how are things in general? I'm alright. I recently got back from patrolling the area, safe and sound. Isn't that great? I even found something during my patrol. It was so heavy that I barely managed to carry it here. That's what I call luck. Every time I go on a patrol, I find something. Or meet someone. Oh, shit! Sasha is cheating on Dunya! I think that's what he's implying here. Huh? Or he's implying he kills people. That's 2 implications. It's probably... It would be less extreme for me, the latter. For him... It'd be less extreme for him to be implying he kills people. Okay. It's good to be lucky. Dunya? I think he's cheating on you. But I can't prove it. So where are these people who supposedly fix up your armor and shit? Like, everybody here so far has not shown any proclivity towards that skill. Is proclivity even a word? This guy, don't even sell me shit. What you doing? My main assignment is to guard the boss. It's because of him that I'm stuck in this den of thieves. Believe me or not, this man is a natural-born leader. Oh, believe me or not, but this man is a natural-born leader. I'm pretty sure that banditry is just a passing phase for him, but the real goal is to bring back law and order, even if just a couple of local villages. And for that, I am ready to lose my good name and even life. Interesting. Can I ask more questions? What's your name? Taras Gendrenko. But if you want to fit in here, just call me Serge. I used to be a sergeant a long time ago. Oh, Sarge. Now it's my nickname here among the guys, and I won't be able to shake that off. As to how my life is, no one has it easy nowadays. Am I right? Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Is there any good information floating around? Back in the day, I served not far from Molotogorsk City. In the middle of nowhere. Seriously, nothing around but hold on, chat. 1 second. Okay, we're all good, chat. Sorry. My, when I click back in, I did that. Okay, well, we're just gonna, he told us about a weapon. Yeah, that's it. He didn't tell us anything special there. I thought my computer was overheating, but we're all good, chat. We're all good. Oh, but we are at the 3-hour mark. And I was considering continuing on from this point past 6:30, chat, but I'm feeling kind of fatigued and hungry today. So, and I'll be back soon on Sunday at 2 p.m. PST for some more streamies. So I think it's good probably to call it here, relax a little bit for my night, get some stuff done, and also tune in to watch Porky stream. This was an interesting night of Adam, though, for sure, chat. Yes, I'm gonna get the Namos. We deserve the Namos. Oh, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody else who's here to tune in. This has been such a fun run so far, and I really love that I get to share it with y'all, and while I'm like routing and kind of learning the whole game, and yeah, it's really sweet. I appreciate everybody who showed up, and I'll be streaming again on Sunday, as you see up on the screen. More Adam. We'll be back. We'll start kicking off quests for Dan, the bandit leader, and hopefully successfully woo Dunya and get in her pants. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see y'all on Sunday at 2 p.m. I'm gonna send us over in a raid to Porky's stream, who's still playing some New Vegas. She's gonna wrap up the end of the main campaign before she moves on to a new game. But if you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate clicking the button for the raid and giving her a little bit of support on the way out of stream here. So I'll start the raid. Porky Dorky. Did that work? Maybe not. 1 second. I'll start the raid in just a sec. I forgot what the command is. It's /raid, chat. It's /raid. Porky dorky. Yay! So yeah, I appreciate just clicking that join raid and send Porky a little bit of love from our stream. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you all on Sunday. Mwah.